What I'm most concerned about is compromising the Constitution. I mean, in America, we have a long tradition that you're supposed to face your accuser. You're supposed to be able to face your accuser. And so if the law enforcement agencies are relying upon information that they can't bring into court, I think that's problematic.
You know, I try to talk to law enforcement. I say, I think it behooves you to really be upfront and be very transparent about this stuff, especially with like my legislation, because you know, it doesn't look good. How much are you taking? I think it's a lot more than 20 million. I think it's self-reported, and I think a lot of them actually don't report.
Getting the information, getting the simple transparency and reporting about what's happening, I think will give the public a better ability to unroll that and find out what is the reality. Is it these anecdotes we're hearing, or is it something different?
There was a bill on dogfighting, and I certainly am not somebody for dogfighting, but this is how the civil asset forfeiture often comes into play. Whether it's human trafficking, they slip in civil asset forfeiture where there's not a conviction required. Whether it was a dogfighting bill, a couple years ago, it was up on the board, and Jeff, I said, what do you know? And he said, do you realize that if there's a dogfight on a road, all the cars on that road can be confiscated with this bill? And the assumption is that they all transported people to that dogfight.
There's no money in raiding meth labs. When you raid a meth lab, yes, you've done something great for the community, you've improved public safety, you've eliminated the scourge, you've done all the things that we want to invest in the police to do. But these meth cookers don't have assets, they don't have money, they leave behind a polluted, toxic site, and it's just a big problem. However, the medical marijuana dispensaries, people who are trying to comply with the law, people who are doing their paperwork, people who are trying to run a legitimate business under the terms of the act that was passed by an overwhelming number of our citizens, those folks do have money. I'm going to be reaching out to some of my Republican colleagues to see how much interest there is out there.
You know, we've got a lot of Tea Party Liberty folks coming in that I've already made sure that I introduce them and talk to them about working with. Jeff Irwin, who many would say is way too liberal, but I really enjoy, I think these are the kind of issues where the citizens say, you know, the bipartisanship is real.
Simple accountability and transparency in government is always in style. It should be a bipartisan value, and there's no reason why we shouldn't be able to find a majority to support this kind of idea.